So I'm delighted to be opening this first permanent school street in Perivale, which is helping our children who go to Perivale and St John Fisher primary schools to get to school more safely. They're able to cycle, walk and scoot without cars in the surrounding streets, and I think it's a fantastic initiative that will allow parents and children to feel much safer on that journey into school.
And have you noticed a change since the school street started?
Yes, there are less cars going around the school.
And how does that make you feel?
Very happy, so the air doesn't pollute a lot.
Fantastic. And what about your journey to school over the last few days?
I see a lot of people going by bikes and scooters.
And more than there were last year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. And do you think that's because of the school street?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And what do you think about the school street?
I think it's a lot cleaner and a lot safer now.
So the wider benefits of this scheme, we've talked about safety, but one of the real challenges is poor air quality around our schools. Nitrogen dioxide emissions from vehicles, parents coming to pick up their children, make air quality a real problem. And we know that young children's lungs are constricted and don't grow in the way that they should if they're suffering air quality problems. So for me that health improvement is a real big one to add to the safety benefits. And of course there are even bigger, wider issues around climate emergency and looking after our planet. And so again we're adding to the solution of tackling catastrophic climate change and helping to save the planet. So we know that one of the big problems amongst our children is lack of activity, physical activity and exercise, and that is causing an obesity crisis amongst our children. And so the more that they can actively walk, scoot or cycle to school and feel safe doing that, the better. So this is how school streets work. Essentially we block the surrounding roads of the schools to traffic for an hour or so at drop-off and pick-up times, and cars are not allowed within the zone during those times. Residents will have permits which will allow them to leave and come back and have free access. So we've got 16 school streets and 2 of them are permanent, like this one here in Perivale, and we've got 14 that we're putting in under the emergency COVID active travel funding that we've got from TfL and the Department of Transport. And it's really important that we move quickly on this. We need to get more people cycling and walking. There's less capacity on public transport, and so more people need to walk and cycle. If everybody jumps in their cars, we're just going to get gridlocked, and we're also going to choke in all the fumes that are and emissions that are coming from our cars. So school streets is part of the wider active travel initiatives that we're taking, both long-term to tackle climate emergency and poor air quality, but also in the immediate aftermath of the lockdown due to COVID.